Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are on the home stretch of the Greatest Gift Quilt-Along. We are doing the Story Star row, which is week 6 of the Greatest Gift Quilt-Along. So it's going to be actually a really nice sort of like pause week after last week. Last week was really special, but had a little bit more small pieces. This one is just easy stitch and flip and fussy cutting. So let's get started. So this is week 6 already. Again, do not worry if we are going faster than you want to go. Take your time with each row. These videos, the blog posts, everything will live on forever. So you have all the time that you need. But if you are ready to go with us, then let's begin. So this week is about really getting to enjoy the main print for the Silent Night Fabric Collection with Riley Blake Designs. And this main print, like I said, we're transitioning the name from Be So Inspired to Sew a Story. It's really, I feel like I'm called to share the not only this story, but all the stories and make them accessible with sewists, young sewists, old sewists, experienced, new, and it's just such a fun way. I used to be a little bit about myself as I trained to be an early childhood educator, so it seems really natural for me to share a way to bring fabric and early literacy together. So as you can see, this quilt can hang in your church, in your temple, in your sanctuary. It can hang anywhere, but and adults can enjoy it. But there's also lots of elements for the entire family to enjoy. So the whole, like every generation and every age. So the prints here, there's lots of detail for like kids to find, and so that is the vision behind this main print. So this main print is just scattered with the whole story, and you can follow the journey of leading up to Christmas through this story. So here is Bethlehem. There is gold prints on the star, so you can follow that star. Here are the wise men. There's a shepherd in here, and the flock of sheep, of course. The palm trees and the flowers. The flower actually in here is the Star of David flower, which is native to Nazareth and that area. Of course, the baby Jesus has the gold print around, excuse me, the halo. And there's Mary and Joseph in there too. There's an olive branch as well. So there's so much detail in here, and I love fussy cutting. So I was really excited to have a way to use this print in this quilt. And also, if I didn't say already, I think I did on the first week, that I'm using this print for the back of the quilt for sure, because I want to use this quilt, and I want to be able to enjoy this print also on the back. So I actually bought a couple bolts for myself of this one. So this, you're just going to fussy cut, and you get to tell the story as you want to tell the story in the order that you want to tell the story. And you can tell it along the row of these story stars. The points on the stars are made using the same technique that we did in week 3, but the first sew, which was this star block here, not when we started with them. So the 2 at a time half square triangle, that's what you're doing this. So you're going to sew these 2 at a time, 2, 2, 2. And we chose to do it that way just for consistency in the pattern. And, we didn't want to overwhelm with lots of different kinds of techniques being shared. For sure, if you prefer, you can do 8 at a time. But we just wanted to have the pattern stay consistent and just be a really strong pattern. So that's how we're doing that 2 at a time here. There's information on that and all the illustrations, but you can go back and look at any of the links from other previous weeks. We'll sew those together, and then we'll sew this row together, the sides together. You'll sew these 2 sides together, and then you'll sew the top and the bottom to each star. So it's really a relaxing week. that hopefully you can kind of think and meditate on the story and how you want to tell the story across your story stars. And then you can just access all the main the enjoyable main color prints on there. And these colors are really indicative of the time and the era. And that was also really important to me when I was designing the fabric for this collection. So this week, I mean, every week is so important to me. And this week is really important to me on so many levels. So I really hope that you enjoy sewing this week. Right from down from the fabric to the joy of sewing it together. And if you're using different fabric, that's great too. And then the background is the star print too. And this is the ivory star print. And I just love this print too. It comes in 3 colorways, and I've used it in so many. We're going to background prints. We're going to use it again on the cabins next week. So next week is our last week sewing the rose, and then we'll put the finishing on. So we have 2 more weeks left of our sew along. Again, don't feel panicked or rushed in any way. We still have lots of time together, and you can always revisit these videos as you need them. I hope you're doing good. Thank you for sharing the story on your Instagram and Facebook and social media threads feed. Thank you so much for sewing along. Thank you for being part of our community. And I'm looking forward to seeing all of the things. Again, if you haven't come over to our website is the hub of where everything is. You can kind of get to everything from our website. If you have a business or you are on social media a lot, you know that like as a small business, we don't own the platforms of social media at all, but we do control our website. So I try to keep all the information on the website, and then I can just link you to the different channels that maybe people prefer to be on. But the website has everything there and all of the links in there. So if you want all the information to stay in the know, make sure you do come to the website, and you can join everything through there. We also have a makers club that focuses on a pattern a month. So you'll get a whole pattern a month for less than the cost of a pattern a month. And also you'll get additional tutorials and dolls or stuffies or like fruits and vegetables or craft tutorials that you can do to help sew your story together. So thank you so much for being here. The website is www.sewastory.com, formerly beSewInspired.com. And if you type that in, you'll still get redirected. So I have both URLs still. But we're transitioning into the new year, into Sew a Story. So thank you from my heart for being here. And I will see you again next week for the camels. Bye for now. Keep sewing.